Peace and love camps, and it's one half of Remnant's gathering. What's up? What's up, Weirdo Gang? We've been getting donations, and y'all been going to the website, and I'm like, you know what? I just want to do something to just show appreciation. So, I am going to channel some energies right now, and I feel like this is going to resonate very deeply for some of you. I have not practiced this. I was just kind of sitting here in deep thought, and I just began to pick up this intuitive conversation. And I realized how big of a deal it was after the first three words. And I was like, you know what? Let me just hit record. So here we go. This is going to shake up the way that you all have been perceiving things and the way that you believe things to be. I really hate to be telling y'all this. This is not what I want to communicate to you, but it is the truth, and it is absolutely what you need. And I've committed myself to giving people the truth and giving them what they need and not what they want. I do not want to be here for itching ears. I want to be here for hearts that are seeking to be healed and people who are truly seeking to go to a new level. In order for us to get to a new level, we got to let the things fall apart that may. We have to stop trying to save and salvage everything. Everything don't need to be saved and salvaged. That's even the vibration. If you in a low vibration, at some point at awakening to your divinity, you have to be able to say, if I'm in a low vibration right now, this is where I need to be. I'm here for a reason. I must need to be here. And I'm going to stick this out until whatever it is that needs to connect with me connects. That takes commitment. That takes patience. That takes love. And that also takes courage, because you cannot be in fear. You cannot be worried about how the people around you are going to react if you are in a low vibration. What your concern needs to be, what is it I'm supposed to get out of this? Because if I get out of this, what I need to get out of this, I will not have to come back to this place. I will not have to exist in this vibration. So many of us have existed in low vibrations in a very numb way for so long. Now we're being guided to go back into those low vibrational states so that the lessons we were too numb to receive, we can get those so that we can finally actually move to the next level. I'm not talking about an illusion of your growth. I'm talking about that you actually grow and you go to a new level. But in order to go high, we have to go low. There is no other way. That is why in Alice in Wonderland, she would be dropping and going low, and everything was like opposite and upside down. And it was just the weirdest, craziest, but that's really how it is. We're living in a labyrinth. It's not just a matrix. It is a labyrinth within a matrix. And we have been trying to go up, 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 up. And that is against the laws of the universe. You cannot go up and always be going up. There always has to be a moment where you come down. If you cannot tolerate your own darkness, if you cannot love yourself when you are in your own darkness, you're not ready for the shit that's on the next level that's up. You want to be up there because you like the penthouse floor, but you don't know what the people on that floor have to deal with. So if the shit that you deal with down here is too much, you're not ready to go up to the penthouse. So take your baby steps. Be able to love yourself when you're being unlovable. Damn, I am really being unlovable right now, but you know what? I still love me because I acknowledge that this is just a lesson for me. This is not who I am. That these thoughts are not who I am. That maybe the way I behave, that's not who I am. That is something that is within the kingdoms within me that is showing itself so that I can know thyself, to master thyself. The only reason why a lot of us are existing in hell right now is because we refuse to sit with ourselves. We refuse to look at ourselves. We refuse to feel our own pain. We refuse. That's why we can't even hold sacred space for each other. Our nervous system just can't handle it, because what we are coming out of, it was just so much deception and illusion and trickery that the awakening process right now, it feels very uncomfortable, because we are being pushed to expand. And when you are being pressed to expand, that means that something inside of you is going to keep putting pressure on your limitations, so that each time you feel that pressure, each time that you get a new activation to come higher, to ascend, each time you feel that is pressing against you, and it is pressing you out. And so it's like you're being clay, like you're clay, and you're being molded, and you're expanding so that you can hold all of the stuff that your heart desire and it not do harm to you. But you have to expand. You don't have room for all of that stuff right now. Some of us want to be compassionate. We want to be a business owner. We want to be a great mother. Like it's so many things we want to be. But what do you really have room for right now? What are you being called to do right now? What is important? Yes. Okay, baby, hold on. What is important for you to know right now? What is it? What are you ignoring? Master the level that you are on. Sometimes you just got to drop down in it. You got to just drop down in it and be like, man, I don't know why I'm feeling I feel shitty. I just drop down in it, drop down in it. Humble yourself and drop down in it. Some of us that got on this love and light thing, and we want our vibration to be so high all the time that it's becoming an addiction. Because when your vibration is high, it feels good. People respond to you and just, oh my goodness, you're so great and you're so awesome, and oh, that's so good, and oh, that's so deep, and it makes the ego feel good. So then when your divinity show up and like, okay, so you got a little prideful, let me bring you back down. So your vibration drop low, and then what happens? You do something, you say something, and it show that your ass is in a low vibration. And what you do, you get mad because that high vibration, it had you on a high, and you don't want to be brought down. You don't want to have to be sober. Y'all got to forgive me. It's a lot going on. But like I said, this is like backstage. So this is like backstage passes for real. So, oh my goodness. Like the expansion in me right now is so real. So I just want to say to y'all, the shift that needs to occur right now is a shift on our paradigms. And this is what I mean when I say that. We are all being called, those of us who are star seeds, those of us who are awakening to our divinity and our sovereignty, and the fact that we are God and goddesses, and we are the creators of the things that's in our life. We got to shift. We've been on this angels are good, demons are bad thing for so long. That's like embryo stage evolution of spirituality. We got to come out of that. It's what's beneficial and what's not, because sometimes somebody who always act like an angel in your life could be very harmful for you, because they don't tell you the truth. They don't tell you the truth about yourself. They don't give it to you like it is. And it's hard to grow. You're not going to expand because you're not being challenged. And you can't see yourself. And they ain't going to show you yourself. They only going to tell you what you want to hear. So the paradigm shift that needs to happen is you will acquire the ability to see the benefit in anything that was once perceived as darkness, wicked, or demon. You will require the ability to be grateful and appreciate the lessons that were learned in the dark, the lessons that were learned with the demons, or while you was being the demon, the lessons that you acquired as you walk through the valleys of the shadows of death. That is where we are right now. We're walking through the valleys of the shadows of death so that we can learn to identify what the rod and what the staff really is. What is going to hold you up and support you. What is going to never leave or forsake you. And y'all must realize that our higher self is not judgmental how we are, have we been taught to be. So when you are in a low vibration, your higher self is still present with you. This lesson came to me by sitting here saying, damn, what else can I do to heal? I have done and tried everything. I can't even think of nothing else to do. What can I do to be healed? And my spirit guide said to me, Kamson, just let it be, baby. Just let it be. You keep doing what you're doing and just let it be. You put too much energy into trying to heal and trying to fix, and your perspective is not high enough yet to see why some of the things that are in your life are in place in your life, but just know it is for your benefit. Can you find gratitude? Can you be grace? Can you be mercy to other people? Can you be love? Can you be compassion while you are having to live in pain every single day? You wake up with it, you go to bed with it. But when people see you and when people interact with you, and when your pain is not projected onto them in a way that is painful for them, you don't even know how major that is what you are doing. And it makes me want to cry because I don't want to hear this, nor do I want to bring this message to y'all, but it is the truth. Whatever it is that hurts you, that angers you, that saddens you, that makes you depressed, you need to be able to find love in that place. You cannot find love in a place of healing if you didn't find it when you was in the place of sickness. You have to find that where you are right now. I don't know who this was for, but I just want to say to you, I don't know what you are going through, whatever it may be. Trust and believe that this too shall pass. Nothing is happening to you. It is happening for you. And if we would just stop trying to change things that we don't even have the instruction manual on. We don't even know why it is there. It's just like how doctors tell you they need to take these organs out. And we have yet to fully understand why they're there. They're not allowing us to do that anymore to ourselves. They're not allowing us to butcher ourselves spiritually and energetically. So wherever you are in that place because there's a lesson for you in that place, and that lesson is going to be a blessing for you. It is not going to break you beyond repair. And for some of us, the things that are uncomfortable for us is actually the rod and staff in your life that's protecting you. And if you are overweight, your weight is protecting you from that man who will be attracted to you, deceive you, and woo you, and just rip to shreds your whole life if you look the way what he's attracted to. And so for you, your weight is protecting you from that man who would destroy you and tear your life apart. This is the paradigm shift that we're being called to. So this COVID-19 and everything, this quarantine and what's happening, it is a paradigm shift that needs to happen. And only when this happens, only when we accept and we say, you know what, I surrender. Whatever change, whatever wind of change is happening in my life, I surrender to the transformations, and I'm thankful. And if I cannot change my situation, I'm going to use wisdom and just practice gratitude no matter what my situation is. And if I can do that one thing, then hell, the feeling of hell in my life will leave because I'm no longer separated from my God self. To be in hell is to be separated from God. And so when you feel that great divide between you and your higher self, that means that you might be on earth, but you are living in hell energetically. So us surrendering and just releasing the resistance. And if some shit just messed up in your life right now, that shit just messed up in your life right now. That's just what it is, but that's not what it's always going to be. You cannot claim to be a god or goddess, and you cannot see past the disturbances that's in your life. You got to be able to see past that. You got to be able to say, I cannot see all the way down that road, but whatever down there got to be good, because when I look behind me, I have paid the price to have something good come into my life. I have paid the price. So whatever's up ahead got to be better than what was behind me. That is the attitude that we must have. Okay? We're being called to be energetic ninjas. To where we're just able to surrender wherever we are and learn how to live effortlessly. Okay? This is the paradigm shift we're being called to. For those of you that hear this and it resonates, let me know, comment, let me know. But I know this was a very powerful message coming through me. And I just want to say to you, take your time, okay? Take your time, baby steps, okay? Don't try to put the chariot before the horse or the carriage before the horse. But whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. As we always say, man, your third eye has just been kissed. Peace.